What's up guys, it's Vader and I'm back with another video for today, and I thought I'd show you guys probably one of the most anticipated reviews on this channel in a long time. I'm really excited to bring you the Neca Soul Reaver or Soul Reaver 2 Raziel figure from the Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver or Soul Reaver 2, because for some reason it has the Soul Reaver 2 background artwork. This figure is probably my favourite figure in my collection, obviously apart from my Predators, but the reason why I wanted to get this figure, you may ask, is I'm a huge fan of these games, Legacy of Kain games, or more specifically the Soul Reaver games. Just I grew up playing them as a kid, and I tried finding like a great representation of Raziel, who isn't in the box. He's not in the box, he's actually over there where I'm looking, but I just obviously, like we do in the channel, is we show the box and then I show the articulated, the accessories, and then the figure. But two of these accessories are actually in the box and I'll get them out in due time, but just thought I'd give a little talk on the actual game itself and the actual lore of the game. But basically it has a bunch of spin-off games where you play as Kain, and then in the Legacy of Kain, and then in Soul Reaver, then you have Soul Reaver 2, and then Soul Reaver, it's basically Soul Reaver 3 Defiance, but they call it Soul Reaver Defiance. That's basically the third and the last game, and I really hope that we get a really great remake or a remaster, should I say, of the first three Soul Reaver games. That would be awesome for me, because like I said, I grew up playing them on like the original PlayStation and on the PS2 for the later ones, and I just wish to God that we would actually get a remaster of them, because honestly those games are amazing. Like, I was watching the cutscenes and stuff. Sorry, I'm talking about the game and I should be talking about the figure, but basically this is from Neca's, this is from Neca's player select line, and I think this one, it either came out in 2009 or 2010, I'm not really sure, but there was a bunch of figures that they made. There was God of War, Dead Space, but the older ones that this is basically from, they never really had much articulation compared to how they obviously have them now. They only had 24, whereas like now it's like 34 or 28 points of articulation to have, but 24 is still a lot. Anyway, we'll move on to the actual part in just a moment. I'll just show you the other figures that are obviously in the wave as well. So 24 points of articulation, Soul Reaver Wrathblade, interchangeable shroud, 2 sets of hands and a torch. And this is basically the material realm that we're taking a look at, and you have the spectral plane version of them as well. And these are really rare to come by as well. That's basically why I wanted it, because I really wanted a great representation of the character. So we'll take a look at the accessories now. So moving on to the accessories, he actually has accessories on him, but I thought I'd show you guys these ones first. So we have a right hand, just say, which goes on this. It's as if it's like an effect that he's obviously conjured the Soul Reaver blade, and then you've got this hand here which has posable, I guess you can call them fingers or claws, but yeah, you see that little hole he has there, that's for one of the other accessories, and we'll get into that right now. So here he is in all of his material plain glory. So like I said, that hand that I showed the hole in, this one here, you get one for this side, and then obviously that would be to hold the torch. And this part here, as you're seeing, is to give the effect that he's conjured the Soul Reaver blade. And honestly guys, the story of this game, like, that's something that most games nowadays lack. Story, good dialogue, great character, great character, what do you call it? Oh, there's a word for it. Great character development and music, and honestly, this game has it all. The dialogue is just, it's like Shakespearean dialogue, and it's really, really well done. I wish more people would pick this game up, but obviously you can't because it's on the PlayStation 2 and the original Xbox and PlayStation 1 and PC, but I suppose you still can get them. It'll be just really hard to come by them now. But yeah, this is the main character, Raziel. And he basically, I won't give too much away, but just watch the intro for the first game, and that's basically tells you how he basically looks like this. And I'll give you guys a look at something as well. So this is one of these other accessories, which is the shroud that it has. And obviously it can be removed, and I put the blade on him. His symbiotic weapon, and basically that's what it looks like without the shroud on him. Yeah, he has no lower jaw. Honestly, the game, I could talk for hours on the game, and I shouldn't because I'm trying to review the figure, but the game is just unreal. So yeah, that's a look on how he looks like without the shroud. And the articulation on him is really well done as well. He does pose really well. That's something that I was worried about when I got him out of the box. His arms didn't really, they were like kind of stiff to like pose, but once you like fiddled about with it, you could, I could tell that the person that had this before I got it never really took him out of the box that much because his joints were really, really stiff. Obviously you have the wings, and the wings are like posable as well. You can get them in like some flying poses and stuff. And then turn around here. He has like an ab crunch, and I think it's a ball joint in his ab, so you can get really good articulation out of there. I'll try and demonstrate that real quick. See, it goes down quite far and it goes up like that, and then he's got articulation in there, and obviously the feet and at the knees, and legs. I'll just put the shroud back on him. So that's him with his shroud back on, and the blade still attached. But I'll give you guys a little quote that he makes from the game. Cain is deified. The clans tell tales of him. Few know the truth. He was mortal once, as were we all. However, his contempt for humanity drove him to create me and my brethren. I am Raziel, firstborn of his lieutenants. I have served Cain since the dawn of the Empire. So yeah, that's a little part there that Raziel says. I think I did a good job of that there. But yeah, definitely, if you guys can get this on, I got it on eBay, but you might be able to get it on other sites as well. But definitely, if you guys are a fan of the legacy of Cain Soul Reaver games, then definitely pick this guy up, because you won't be disappointed. And I think Neca also made a Cain figure as well from the Soul Reaver games. I was going to try and get him, but I seen how much that he goes for. I'm like, no, I'm fine just with Raziel, thank you. But yeah guys, I hope you have enjoyed a look at the player select line from Neca on their Raziel from Soul Reaver 2 or 1, whichever you prefer. So as always guys, thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, share and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next video. As ever guys, take care and thanks for watching.